Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Dror and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a short follow-up on another video. I'll put a link in the description or somewhere around here, I don't know, we'll see, about referring to columns in PySpark. Last video we showed very much the basics. This time I want to look into joins and how we refer to columns when we're dealing with joins, so data that has been joined between different data frames. We will have three tables, we will play with it, and we will see three different ways how to refer to the columns in the resulting joined data frame. And I hope you will find it useful. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, leave some comments below. I noticed that many of you watch these videos, but you're not subscribed, and that's a pity because you might be missing some content I'm producing. So, without any further ado, let's jump to the code. Here in the code, like in the last case, I start with initializing Spark. I use again find Spark to make it easier for me to set up it on a local environment. And then here we have three data frames, as I discussed before. We have an age data frame with the name and the value. So that's the age of the three whatever robots we have here. We have their heights. And again, note that I use the same column name for the value. And also here I add the imperial value in fit. And similarly for the weight, we have the weight of the three robots, and we add the imperial value as well. So these are the three data frames we want to use, and you can guess what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to join these three tables here, and we get the following. And as you see, this is already a bit confusing because all the important stuff, all the data, is under columns with the same names, value or imperial value, and it's hard to distinguish what's going on here. And just like it's hard for you to know, it's also hard for Spark. And in this video now, we will look into three different options how to refer to the data that you just joined. The first option here is to use the original referring in the original tables. So in the joined df, if we want to know the ages, then we select the column value from the ages table, like so. And this will work, and we get the ages of our robots. We can do the same with the weight that comes here, and that works. Of course, this is not very efficient because you need to keep track yourself of the column names and the tables and where things are coming from, and that's probably not the best approach here. The other approach is to do a bit of pre-processing. If you know ahead of time, ahead of the join, that you're gonna face this issue, namely that different columns, like different values, are gonna have the same column names, then you're gonna have this issue, and you can solve it a priori, right, before you do the join. And this we can do like so just with the simple renaming of columns. So we give more explicit names to these columns, and I call it I prefix it with pre-processing age data frame and so on. And in general, I think this is a good option because explicit is better than implicit if you refer to the Zen of Python, right? And if we do this and we join the tables like before, then now everything is pretty clear, and the new joined data frame is straightforward. We can pick the data, whatever we need here, and for example, if we need the age, then we can just take the age from the joined data. Similarly, we can pick the height, and that works as well. The third option is a bit of post-processing, and here, this is the code I prepared, and it's essentially renaming the columns I know the order of them, and I can just rename them in post-processing and get a join table like what we did at the beginning, but right after the joins, I rename the columns using the 2df function, and I unpack this list of columns, and it just replaces the column names. So if we do this, we get, again, a nice result that we can use for referring easily to the data we have in this data frame. So in this video, we saw how to resolve columns in a resulting joined data frame. So you have a few tables, you join them together, and then you have ambiguities. And the question is how to efficiently resolve these columns in the resulting joined table. That's what we did here. We saw 3 options. I would love to hear your input. How do you do this? How do you like each of these methods? Please leave some comments in the comment section. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel so you can follow my content. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dr. Dror, and have a wonderful rest of the day.